This is Corey from ID Parts, and in this video I'll be removing the rear shocks and springs on a 2010 Sportwagen, but it'll be the same on any Mk5 or Mk6 platform car or Volkswagen that's got the independent rear suspension. I've already taken the wheels off, and the first thing I'm going to do here is counterhold the lower control arm with a jack. That way the spring tension is no longer on the lower control arm bolt. Take the lower control arm bolt, you'll have to counterhold the nut on one side with a wrench, and then you can use a socket, or in this case I'm using an air gun, to take off the bolt. The bolt sometimes will have a little bit of tension on it, so you may have to unscrew the bolt all the way. It may not pop right out. You'll see right here when I get the bolt all the way out, the spindle will kind of pop back. Once that lower bolt is out, we can slowly lower the jack. You want to lower it slowly, that way the spring doesn't kind of forcefully come out and you don't hurt anything or yourself. So we'll do that really slowly, and what you'll notice is the spring tension you can feel it in the jack, will actually get less and less and less, and eventually the jack will just separate from the lower control arm. And once that happens, it's an indication that the spring is no longer under tension and it's safe to remove. So I'm going to go in there and grab the spring and work it out. There is a lower bushing in the control arm, so the spring is going to be kind of held in place. You'll have to just wiggle it and pry it out. It's not going to fall right out like some other platforms might. Even if you're not replacing springs, you may want to take the spring out in order to buy yourself more room to remove the lower shock bolt. There's only one bolt that holds the lower shock on. It's right here behind the rear spindle. And if you've got the spring in the way, it's really quite hard to get out. So I recommend taking the spring out, even if you're going to put the old springs back in. With the bolt out of the way, the rear shock will release. Then you can move on to the two bolts that hold the top of the shock onto the body. Two 15mm bolts, not very long, easy to. Then you're done. You can go ahead and install the new components in reverse order and enjoy your new ride. Thanks as always for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel to get new videos as I make them. And if you have any questions, you can email us sales@IDParts.com for all your diesel needs. Thanks again.